All right, I got a great plan for AMD. AMD is set up to test 14 on the low end to 15 to 16 on the high end on this next strong possible move. The July 21 13 calls could be used. AMD needs to break above 1240 on some strong action volume, and strong action volume is 7 million on a 10-minute chart. Now I'll explain some key important facts only in the video, so make sure to pay attention. So the fact of the matter is that 1240 is an early entry signal as long as we have the strong volume. It's a must. I can assure you that strong volume is a must. We have a great reversal pattern. There's some great things, but the confirmation requires strong volume. And I'm going to be posting on Power Trigger Trade, Stocktits, or Twitter if I'm going to if AMD confirms. Now, if we don't get the volume and power through 1240, then we're going to have to look for basing above 1240 and look for power towards 1250 and so on, 1260, 1270 to even 1280. You know, the key is volume, power, and pressure. It's going to become very apparent, okay? And then you want to start with you want to engage with these July 21 13 calls only if the stock can confirm. This is the key, confirmation, right? But I believe when we do confirm, and it could confirm tomorrow for all we know, it could confirm in a week or two. When we confirm the proper way, the 14 to 15 minimum targets are very, very possible. Just by the fundamentals, how things are going for this company, especially with Apple putting their video cards in their Mac. That's a fundamental thing, right? But technically, this is solid by the volume patterns, okay? And unlike a lot of people who guess and don't have, a lot of people guess stuff. My plans are solid plans, but they require confirmation. This is the key, people. All right, so here we are, the Yahoo Finance at AMD closed at 1203, up 79 cents, up 7%. This is really great. Let me put up the July calls up here. All right, so here's the July 21 calls up. Let's go take a look at the 13 calls here. So this is July 21, 13 calls. Right now they close around 52 cents. When they confirm, they could confirm an approximate, if we confirm, especially on the lower end, we're looking at 60 to 65 cents. It doesn't really matter. One of that range is 60 to 70 cents, we'll say, okay, as the range. Now, these are the minimum I would use, the 13 calls. People could use the 12 if they want. You can see there's a lot of trading happening in the 12s, okay? But the 13s are also very good to use and are very safe as well, because at the same time, sorry about that, I had a video on the internet just automatically start these advertisements on this Yahoo over here. But again, so the 13 calls are the best to use, or the 12s, because they give us, in case that we don't get enough of the pressure, it'll be easy to be able to break even or make some small profits. Whereas you buy things that are farther out, there's more, there's risks that they may not do as well. So it's more of a safety net. And again, you make the most money between these two. We want something close, and these are pretty close, right? So these are the two I would use. As you can see, they traded very well. A lot of open interest in both of them. These have a lot, and again, these could do well, but it's really up to individual. They could do the 14s as well. All right, people, so here I am at Power Target Trades. People, I make a lot of great plans. Confirmation is key. Study the videos, visit daily, follow Power Target Trade for updates and confirmation. And by the way, I'm going to be making an update for AMD, posting the confirmation for AMD. It's a strong focus for me. I think it's a really safe way of making some good money. 100 to 200% gains, solid, because there's a solid setup. But the key for AMD is the volume and the price pressure. This is very, very, very important, and I want people to understand the mechanics, right? When I make plans, I look at a lot of details, such as the best options to use, for what reason, and sometimes we could use weekly options, such as Tesla, because Tesla moves so fast that a lot of my plans were in and out that same day, or usually a day or two, because it moves so much. And you always want to take your 100, 200%, 300% gains in option gains in Tesla. I've done many, many, many times, at least at 100% level. 300% are not as often, but 100% a lot of times. I've been being able to bang out of Tesla, um, and quite a bit of 300% gains as well, especially on April the 1st. Oh, actually, sorry, my last strong option winning gain for Tesla, which hit 300%, perfectly verifiable and everything. That was, that was with a perfect entry and everything. That was on April the 3rd. Just one day, 300% gains because we got into 300 calls at the time. You know, great advice. There are people telling people, oh, sell Tesla, it's too expensive at 300. Today we hit 356. At least I made plans that made multiple 100% winners or 300% gain winners in Tesla, and that's the key, people. Strong plans, understanding, and I do that. KO plan, 300% gains, very slow moving stock, but believe it or not, you should check out the KO plan. 300% gains. Options were 26 cents, hit a high $2 each at one point. Lots of money. Someone put $10,000 down, or $20,000 in those, no problem. Making tons, doubling, tripling their money in 1 month. Anyways, AMD is a solid setup. It's a place where it's almost like a very low risk trade. It's an extremely low risk, high reward trade. Highly in favor of making money again if we confirm. See the Sandro Power Tricker trade? It's going to appear here in a circle format. Simply click on it. It's going to give you an easy way to subscribe. People, I make a lot of great plans. It's a great place to subscribe to. Follow me on Power Tricker Trade on StockTwits or on Twitter, and make sure you have subscribe to this YouTube channel because there's a lot of great videos for you to see. Anytime you want, check out this J&J plan, 150% in about 2 days. Solid plan. Some plans we scratch out. Facebook was the plan that this week I broke even in that. It was very easy to get out for small profits or a break even. I did actually some small profits in that. And MS was small profits. It still could go, but it's one of those things. But J&J superstar, and it's the superstars that pay the bucks, people. And AMD, man, I say it's a good chance to be a really good solid plan. So there you have, people, a great update. Thanks for listening. Like the video.